Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I am Megan, otherwise known as Infinite Cherry, and I'm here today with this look for you. So today I was once again inspired by one of my favorites, Alyssa Marie Artistry. So she had this look. I will link it down below so I don't have to hold my phone up to the screen again. I will link it down below so you can see the look. I, of course, kind of followed it pretty closely actually, but I did of course do kind of my own thing a little bit as well. But I was feeling really inspired today by the colors and kind of by the hairstyle that I have going on for myself today. I'll throw in a clip of that in just a second. So today I attempted to do this kind of Dutch braid faux hawk kind of thing. It turned out alright. I mean, it probably could be better, but I don't have really thick hair, so maybe that's why. But I attempted to do that, and as soon as I had that in my hair, I was like, oh my god, I feel like a punk rock princess. So that's where this look came from. I was looking for something that was going to be really kind of bright and halfway inspired by Alyssa Marie Artistry, but then also half inspired by kind of more of a punk rock kind of look. So if you want to see how I get this eye look, and if you also actually want to see different lip options if the black is not what you're feeling, although why wouldn't it be? Punk rock princess, right? If it's not really what you're feeling, I have 2 other lip options at the end of the video, and I'll give you a little bit more information on that at the end. So definitely keep paying attention towards the end. But again, if you want to see how to get this punk rock glittery princess look, then just keep watching because the tutorial will start right about now. Alright, welcome to the tutorial part of this here video. So I've already done several things. I've put eyebrows on, obviously, some mascara, some eye primer, and then some MAC Mylar for my highlight. So the next thing that we're going to go into is we're going to do a transition color. So the transition color that I'm going to be using is from Coastal Scents, and it's Persian Peach. I know I've used that one before, so I'm just going in on a fluffy brush with that and just throwing that into the crease area as a transition color. So I'm not going to go too far down with it. I'm actually going to go just right into the crease with it, because the next thing I'm going to do is I'm taking my Lunatic Cosmetic Labs white eye primer, and I'm going to take that just on my small concealer brush and put that on the lid. So now I'm just going to take my finger and kind of blend that in a little bit more. I'm also going to take the brush again and just kind of go a little bit higher into the crease with the brush. There's no extra product on the brush. I'm just using whatever might be left on the brush and the product already on my eyelid and just kind of pushing it up so that we have that in the crease area, because the next color we're using needs to have that base in order for it to show up. So the next color that we're going to be using is actually also from Lunatic Cosmetic Labs, and this is the, I think it's the it's the Necro Neon eyeshadow palette. So it has neon colors in there, which are fantastic. And I'm using this kind of light corally orangey pink kind of color as the crease, and I'm using this on a fluffy brush again, and I'm just going right into the crease with it. I had started doing this on the other eye without the base up to where the crease area is, and it didn't show up, so it really does need that white eye base in order for it to show up. Now, you don't have to use the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs one, but it is pretty nice, and you get a lot, so it'll last you a really long time. Now, taking the same color, but now on a smaller brush, I'm gonna just go into the corner here, and also over here. So, surprise, surprise, doing a sandwich eyeball. So from the same palette, we're going to use this freaking ridiculous bright green neon eyeshadow, and we're gonna put this right in the middle. Blinds, can you stop? What is happening? Okay, sorry about that. I either just had a really friendly ghost playing with my blinds or a really intense wave of wind just come through and fucks with everything. That was really weird. And then as soon as I got over there to close or to open the blinds so they would stop doing that, they stopped. Weird. Anyways, back to doing this. So now I'm going back into the corally color and just kind of blending, of course, into the green. I mean, it's already kind of done that on its own, but we're just gonna encourage it a little bit more. The top's done. Great. Let me go ahead and prime the under eye area and we'll do that. Under eye area. I have a really hard time trying to say that. Okay, let me prime. Hold on one second. Alright, so I prepped and primed that area of my under eyes by using my Lime Crime Eyeshadow Helper. And then I did a little bit of concealer. I actually used my 2 different concealers, which I haven't done in a while. And I used the Touche Eclat from YSL, and then I used the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Next thing I'm going to go in with is my MAC lip pencil in Magenta. I'm going to put that on the waterline. And then as you probably saw, I did a little bit outside of the waterline as well, just so that there is not a gap. And the next color I'm going to go in with now is Sugarpill's Dolly Pop. And that one is just a really, of course, like bright, really pigmented pink kind of color. And I'm taking this on a smudge brush. And I'm going to put this in the waterline. So now that I've got that there, I'm going to just take a fluffier brush with Dolly Pop on it and just put that underneath as well. And because I want it to be just a teeny bit brighter, I'm going to go back to the Necra Neon palette and pick up the holy shit bright pink color in there. And I'm using this on my Urban Decay Electric Palette brush, and I'm just kind of tapping this on top of Dolly Pop, and it just helps it to pop a little bit more. It's just a little bit more intense of a pink versus Dolly Pop, which almost next to it looks more like a purpley pink. So now we have that super bright pink color under there. And the next thing that I'm going to do before we move on to the best part is I'm going to just highlight the inner corner here. And for that, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Star Powder in 940. And I'm using this just on a little domed pencil brush. So because I don't really have a nice tear duct area, I just kind of put it in this corner here. And maybe like up a little bit just to blend. And also kind of over here, just so it all kind of connects. Sorry if you can't hear me, I usually pull my nose like to the side a little bit so that it reveals that kind of space right there, because I have, you can see, this little hood right here, which makes it impossible for me to have an actual like tear duct area, but I can just kind of like pull that skin there and it just reveals that little area there. So I can at least put the product there, but I'm not like others, me. So yeah, girl, I'm getting a lot in there. I'm into that color, especially mixed with the kind of peachy coral kind of color, which I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that and just kind of go into that corner there and mix it in with the 940, because I really like the kind of color that they make together. Sweet, now it's time for the fun part. So the fun part is including glitter. Duh. So, using 2 different glitters today. They are both some of my new ones that I got in a recent person. Ugh. These are 2 of my newer ones that I got in a recent purchase from Lit. So the first one that I'm going to use is called Theodora, I believe. And I'm going to use my Lit Clearly Liquid Adhesive Glitter Base. And I'm going to pick up some of that Theodora. No. What am I doing with this? So I have just a little bit on my finger here. Just gonna tap that in place. I'm not going too specific with it in any one area. I'm also going to get some of the base onto the little brush from Lit. Just pick up a little bit and focus it more towards my lashes. So like I said, the next glitter that we're going to use is called Teen Spirit. So I just have a little bit on the brush that, you know, you can get from Lit. I'm just going to kind of dot that right underneath my, what is that, like your pupil, your iris, one of those things, that thing. And then I'm going to pick it up with just my finger again. Okay, and then we have glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and put on some liquid eyeliner, which is my Stila Stay All Day liquid eyeliner, and then I'm going to put some lashes on, and we'll come back and see what else we can do with this face. So be right back. Okay, so the face is all done. We've got a nice glow. Everything looks nice and even. So now I'm going to go in and do a lip color. So for some reason, I really like showing you guys different lip options. So the first one that I'm going to do is from Lime Crime, and it is Riot. It is one of my favorite colors. And I'm going to put this one on, and we'll see how this looks with the eye look. This would be more if you're looking for something to be a little bit more neutral and you want all of the focus to be on the eyes. So this is how everything would look if you were to use a more neutral color for the lips. And I really like this. I just really love this color from Lime Crime. It's just my favorite because it just looks good with pretty much everything, and it also looks really good on my skin tone, which I'm really into. And if you're feeling maybe a little bit more adventurous, you could try something else like this. So if you're looking for something a little bit more daring, a little bit more of that pop of color, then you can try more of a turquoise lip. So the one that I have on is from Melt, and it is blitzed. This is actually the first time I'm trying it on, and I'm really happy with the application and how it feels on my lips. I've been hearing like a lot of people talking about how Melt tends to be really drying on the lips, and that's definitely true for Darkroom, which I do have. That one definitely feels like chalk being rubbed on your lips, but this one was actually really creamy, and I really liked the application. It was just really smooth and really creamy, and it's super pigmented, which, would you expect anything less from Melt? I think not. So I'm really pleased with how this looks, but if you're thinking like, this is still a little bit too bright for me, try something different maybe, then you can also try this lip. These are definitely what I had in mind from the beginning when I was doing my eye makeup, and they are not disappointing me at all. I'm really digging the contrast between super bright eyes and then dark lips. So again, that was using my Lime Crime Black Velvet Velveteen. So I'm pretty dang proud of myself, by the way. This is probably like the best application of a liquid lipstick that I've ever done, especially a dark ass color like this one is. So I'm pretty proud of myself, pretty excited about how that turned out. And that, in conclusion, brings us to the end of the video. So hopefully you liked this look, and let me know which lip color you liked best with it, or which lip color you would probably pair with it. But for me, I was really digging the Blitzed, which was the turquoise, and of course I'm also really in love with the black, so I really like that. So just let me know what you think about this color and the other colors that I tried, and just stay tuned for more videos because I will definitely have more like this in the future. You should probably subscribe though if you want to see those future videos, and definitely give me a thumbs up and leave a comment and let me know what you think of everything so far. So that's gonna do it for me this time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.